everyone, so today I'm going to be filming my April and May favorites. I'm doing these bi-monthly now because I find that I just don't have enough products to show you every single month. Maybe once I get back into school, and I find that in the winter I tend to wear more products than in the summer anyway, so maybe I'll have more to show you then. But for now, I'm just going to do this bi-monthly. So if you'd like to see what beauty products, hair products, fashion items, and personal things, I guess, were my favorites for this month, then just keep on watching. So I'm going to start out with beauty products, and this one is a lotion. This is the Vaseline Cocoa Butter Deep Conditioning Body Lotion with vitamin E. It smells like a resort. Like, it smells like a tanning oil. It's like coconuts, and oh, it just smells like summer. It smells so good. So I really like wearing this, especially in the summer, because it makes your skin glisten, glow. Unfortunately, this has no SPF, so it's not going to protect you from the sun. You're going to have something else that will do that. But for pure lotion and moisturizing, this does such a good job. This one, I guess, could be a body product, but it's also a cosmetic product. This is the Aveeno Active Naturals Positively Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. So it looks like this. It's in this little tiny tube here, and I like the pump at the top, and it's exactly what it says it is. It's just a tinted moisturizer. So I'll show you the consistency on my hand so you can see. There it is there. And then when you rub it in, it's actually pretty thick. Like, a lot of tinted moisturizers that I've tried are pretty oily, but this one really is quite thick and has pretty good coverage for what it is. You can see it there. This has an SPF of 30, which I think is great. Most moisturizers don't have an SPF of 30. It's usually just 15 or 10. So it's nice that this has an SPF of 30. The only thing about this is that as far as coverage, although I think it does cover pretty well for a tinted moisturizer, it does leave your skin looking very almost wet. Like when you put a moisturizer on your face and your face kind of looks like a little bit wet after you're done using it. This does the same thing, unlike a foundation. So what I sometimes do is, this is my favorite foundation ever. It's L'Oreal True Match. So sometimes I'll put just a little bit of this in with this if I want a little bit of a darker coverage and I want something that appears a little bit more matte on my skin. And then I'll also wear a powder over top to dull that down and to really seal it in. You need it, or else this will just slide right off your skin. So I put a little bit of these two together. The only other two beauty products I have are lip products, and I've showed you guys these before, so I'm not going to go into too much detail. The lip color I'm wearing on my lips today is Lollipop, and it's this color here. It's a Revlon color, and this is in the number 75. It's a beautiful color. I always get a ton of compliments when I wear it, and this was part of my bright lip colors for summer video, which I will link down below if you'd like to see it. It's part of my Beach Goddess series, so I will link that down below if you'd like to watch that video, and I talk about this one a lot more there, so I won't go into too much detail. And the other lip product I want to talk about is actually this one. I'm not sure if I've talked about it in another video. It's the Kate Moss Rimmel Collection lipstick, and this is in number 1, which is just a very true red. So it looks like that. And the red is just very true blue red. Gorgeous color. I like this. It reminds me a lot of MAC's Russian Red, I think it's called, something like that. Reminds me a lot of that color, but it's a lot cheaper because it's a drugstore version, and I like the way it goes on. I think it stays on really nicely, and it's really just a beautiful color. I really do like this. Now onto nails. I have 4 different nail colors that I've been rocking for the entire couple months of April and May, and they're very springy colors. This one is the Revlon color. It's one of their top speed colors, and it's in the color Lily. A really pretty lilac purple color. And then I have this one, which I've been loving recently especially. It's a Forever 21 color, and I got it last year before they were naming the colors. So this has no name, but it's just a gorgeous peachy pink color. And then there's this one. All of you guys have seen this. I've talked about it so many times, but I wear it all the time, so it's worth talking about again, and it's Essie's Mint Candy Apple. And the last one I'm wearing right now, and it is this black color, and it's the finger paints. You can't even see. You'd think that they would change the ink on the bottle when they're making the bottle for black paint, because you can't even see it. But this is called Black Expressionism, and it's from the brand Finger Paints. You can get these at Sally Beauty Supply. And I love black for spring and summer because I just think it's completely different than what normal people wear, or everyone else wears. Most people wear the really pretty light colors with the bright neons, and they save the blacks and the darker blues and darker reds for winter time. I like switching it up every now and then, so I love black for summer. And I've got two favorite hair products. They're from the same line. They're the Garnier Fructis style products. So this one is their Sky High Volume Mousse. It's a 24-hour high volume and hold mousse. I don't think it's necessarily 24 hours, but it's better than the Pantene Pro-V Fine Hair Mousse, and it's better than any Herbal Essences mousse I've ever tried. So if you know of a really, really good product that adds a ton of volume to your hair, please let me know, because I'm always looking for products that will amp up the volume in my hair. I've got very fine, very limp hair, which is why it tends to go up like it is today, because it just drives me nuts. But this works. It's just not like the best product I've ever tried, but it's the best drugstore product I've ever tried, and I love the smell. This I'm obsessed with. It's the Garnier Fructis style Hold and Flex 24-hour Body Boost Spray. It's like a mouthful. I don't know why they have to name them so complexly. It's supposed to be a volume hairspray, but I mean, I don't really know if it's gonna give my hair volume or if it does give my hair volume. What I do know is that it keeps in style really, really well, and although I've had hairsprays that are a bit more touchable, I feel like the ones that are more touchable also don't work and make my hair fall really fast. And as I said, I've got very fine, very thin hair, and it's very straight, so to curl it and to keep the curl is difficult, and I find that this does it really, really well. And even though when I like touch my hair it feels like there's product in it, it doesn't look like there's product in it, and it doesn't stay stiff. So it's kind of best of both worlds. It's not super touchable, but it doesn't look like it's not touchable, if that makes any sense. I love it, love the smell. Absolutely my favorite drugstore hairspray. Next, I have my camera, and I've showed you my camera before, but I got a new lens for it. I got the 50mm 1.8 lens, and I absolutely love this lens. It's so beautiful. Anyway, I got this new lens. It's beautiful. If you want any advice on buying lenses, or if you'd like to know a little bit more about this lens, I can let you know. But it's a really great lens for fashion photography and portrait photography and wedding photography, and that's what I'm most into, that kind of photography. And my blog will be starting up soon, so I wanted a really nice lens for that. So I really like this lens so far. And it makes my pictures all of a sudden, like I'm doing the exact same thing, but from my kit lens to this lens, all of a sudden the pictures are like way nicer. So I absolutely love my new lens. And I wanted to talk about two more favorites. The first is a blog. I really like talking about my favorite blogs in the last favorites video I posted, so I thought I would do the same in this one, but just feature one blog instead of a ton. This blog is called Taza and Husband. I don't know if it's .blogspot.com or not. I will link it down below so you can see it for yourself, but it's the Rockstar Diaries. If you haven't heard of Naomi from the Rockstar Diaries, it's a lifestyle blog, it's not a fashion blog, although Naomi has such great style. She's younger, she's married to her husband Josh, they have a 1 and a bit-year-old named Eleanor, and they have a little baby boy on the way. And I just love their life, it's so much fun to watch, and just aesthetically, the way they take their pictures and the way they live their life and the things that they take pictures of. Yeah, you would think a lifestyle blog would be pretty boring, but the pictures are so gorgeous that it's fun to look at them just for the aesthetic value. So I love seeing what they wear, I love the pictures, and I love that blog. So I will link it down below. Last but not least, I wanted to talk a bit about a website called trendhunter.com. Now, if you haven't heard of trendhunter.com, the idea behind this business and this website is that when something goes mainstream, or when it becomes really popular, it's not trendy anymore, it's not cool anymore. It's cool and it's trendy before it becomes mainstream. And so this website finds things. It could be anything from a website to a piece of technology to cosmetics to fashion to music, anything that is trendy before it goes mainstream, and it shows you. So you're able to get exposed to a whole bunch of new things you haven't been exposed to because it's not necessarily mainstream yet, and you're able to stay on top of the trend. So if you're someone who is very trendy, who likes to know, you know, what the newest trends in fashion, in makeup are, in music, whatever, this website websites for you. And I actually didn't know anything about the website, but my really good friend is now interning for that company, and she told me a little bit about it. I'm really kind of starting to get obsessed with it. It's really fun to see what is new and what is current before it becomes overly popular. But on top of the website, if you're someone who doesn't like looking at blogs or looking at websites or reading for your information, and you'd rather watch videos like you're doing right now, watching mine, then you'd probably think that this idea is pretty cool, so I thought I'd share it with you. Trend Hunter is actually thinking about or trying to release a reality show. Their headquarters are based in Toronto, Ontario, which a lot of you know is like my home city, and it's a pretty small office in Toronto. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to film a reality show about this staff. All the staff are trendy, they're fun, they've got a really great dynamic between them, and it's fun to kind of watch. Not only would this reality show document the lives of the staff, but it would also showcase trends in each and every video. And so I think the idea is really cool, and it just seems like a really fun show. So if you'd like to see the promo for the show, I'm gonna link that down below as well. I'm also gonna link it right up here. It's a YouTube video, so you can head on over. It not only will tell you a little bit more about Trend Hunter, but it will also tell you a bit about the show, and it just seems really cool and really fun. So definitely go check that out. That's it. That was for my April and May favorites. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment down below if you have any requests, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!